Hey guys, I'm Sean from SRK Cycles. I'm going to show you how to ride a motorcycle in 5 minutes. Now here are the basics. This right here is your right peg, and this controls your rear brake. Your rear brake and the front brake are controlled differently. Your front brake is up here on your right hand. This right here is your throttle. This is what makes the bike go faster or slower. Over here is your clutch lever, and then down here is your shifter. Your left foot is what controls the shifter. Neutral is in between first and second gear. So if you're in neutral, you push the lever down, you're in first, and then you shift through neutral to go to second, and then third, fourth, fifth, and some bikes have sixth gear. When the shifter is in neutral, the engine is not connected to the transmission, and when you pull the clutch lever, the engine is not connected to the transmission. Unlike a car, when you turn the key, you don't turn the key more just to crank the motorcycle. You turn the key to the on position, you make sure you have a kill switch. You make sure the kill switch is on the on position, and then you press the starter, which is on your right hand thumb. Some motorcycles have the key ignition down here, some are on this side, some have them up here, some have them up here. Some Harley Davidsons have them right on the tank, sitting right here. Some bikes even have them back here or down here. On your left side, you have controls over your high beams and low beams, and then your turn signals. That's basically the same for all motorcycles, except for some BMWs and some Harley Davidsons have their turn signals, left turn signals on the left side, right turn signals on the right side, and to cancel it, it's either auto canceling or you just press the button again. Now, when you're hopping on a motorcycle, you can do it any way you want to. Some people say you have to do it on the kickstand side. Let me prove that's not true. I just did it from the other side. Myth broken. Lean the bike up. If the bike feels too heavy for you, you may have got a bike that's too heavy for you and you don't feel comfortable with it. But in time, you will acquire what they call motorcycle balance, and then you'll feel comfortable riding any motorcycle. So before you ride, lean the bike up, put the kickstand up, pull the clutch in, always pull the clutch in. Some bikes will not let you start it without pulling the clutch in, and some bikes will not let you start it without having the kickstand up if the bike is in gear. Turn the key, make sure the kill switch is on. If you have a choke or a carbureted bike, pull the choke. Fire it up. Now let's go outside, we're actually gonna ride the bike. In 30 seconds, I'm gonna tell you the #1 most common thing that everyone messes up and the reason why it's hard for them to ride motorcycles. But before that, I wanna tell you that motorcycle riding is easy. It's very easy. If you know how to ride a bicycle, you know how to ride this. And just to show you, here's a video of my son the first time he jumped on a motorcycle, a little tiny dirt bike, how easy it was for him. Everything it's all about muscle memory and you just getting used to it. You gotta spend a little bit of time in a driveway or in a parking lot and just kind of learn these basic things and learn where stuff are. This is the #1 thing that everyone messes up when they learn how to ride, when they're starting how to ride a motorcycle. First, give it a little bit of gas. And then right here, you see, watch me, I'm easing out the clutch. I will be easing out that clutch from here to about 20 feet out. This is what most people do. They go like this. They go, I'm doing it, and they just dump the clutch and then they stall out. What you gotta do, you gotta used to this, a little bit of gas, no whiskey throttle, a little bit of gas, and then watch me, easing out the clutch, easing out the clutch, easing out the clutch, easing out the clutch. I'm still doing it, I'm still easing out the clutch, I'm still easing out the clutch. Now I'm out of the clutch. What was that, like 30 feet? And then you just do it again. And then what a lot of new riders do is they do it right the first time, and then the next time they go out, they just dump the clutch and then it bucks and they stall out, and that's what happens. Every single time you start a motorcycle, you start from the stop, you have to ease out the clutch, and it takes a long time. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Easing out the clutch, easing out, look at me. Look how slow it's moving out, look how slow it's moving out. Look how slow it's moving out. Now I'm off the clutch. Just get used to that with barely any throttle. You don't wanna be whiskey throttling that bike. Now once you're moving, it's just like riding a bicycle. And then when you want to shift off the throttle, on the clutch, shift up, off the clutch, and then back on the throttle. You're really not, other than the shifter and the clutch, you're not touching anything at the same time. Now once you get used to it, you're able to do it real quick like this. And it's all just one motion. Same thing with downshifting. You pull in the clutch, off the throttle, change the gears, off the clutch, back on the throttle. Guys, that's basically how you ride motorcycle. If you guys want to dive a little bit deeper into it, check out the next video. We're gonna dive a little bit deeper into shifting and accelerating and how to start and stop your bike. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.